1. We live?
We live, baby?
Yeah, it looks like that.
We live? Yo, new layout, boys.
Hell yeah.
Looks
Hell
clean,
yeah.
right?
It does.
Like it, man. Like it. Looking good. A quick Slants football show.
There's new emotes.
I mean, I didn't add them, but yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah. I should have just rolled with it. Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, bruh.
For sure. For sure. What's up, guys? How's it going, man?
Go.
We're live for another episode. We'll kind of wait a minute here for...
What's the show's name?
Don't worry, dude. I got it. You know how many times
Sure?
Yeah, you know what happened last week?
You fucked up. Wait, what episode is this? You
14?
fucked up 11 times, so.
I've not fucked up 11 times, bro. I fucked up twice. It's been twice, brother. Anyways. Wait, we're episode 13. I thought it was 14.
You put 12 on the show.
Week 14.
No, I put episode
Episode
13.
13.
Look, bro.
It
look
says
at
12.
no shot. This is
It
episode
does.
13.
It says this
Last
team can make a
episode?
playoff run. Quick Slants football show, episode 12.
Wait, does it? Oh, it does. Fuck.
Can you change it on the fly?
I think so. Refresh. Did it update?
Oh.
You're right,
Oh,
dude.
she's clean. She's clean.
I thought you meant like the Discord like thing we sent.
Nah.
I'm
Like a
trying
show
out here,
sheet?
guys. I
Did a
feel
great
like
job.
I'm trying, man. Trying. All right.
Wasn't it bottom middle before?
You not like where you are?
That's fine. I just thought, am I crazy?
I think you were, yeah.
I can't remember. Is that a thing?
To be honest, I didn't. Well, wait. Actually, I did change the. I did. Yeah, I did. That was my bad. Sorry, do you guys not like it?
That's fine. I wish
I
I could
love
just
it.
angle a little different.
All right.
Figure
All
it
right.
out.
Yeah, we're trying. We're trying out here. All right. So episode 13. You guys want to start it off here? Let's get it.
Get it.
All right. Cue intro music now. Ba 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 da 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 da. Kind of like ESPN, but not
mood.
really. You know. I don't know. We should come
Oh,
up.
you got intro music.
I played a song. I played a
It's like
song.
a beat, bro. I just listened to it.
Yeah, it's a good beat though, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna plan to rap on that beat pretty soon.
So
But-
my dog's itchy.
All right, welcome back, episode 13, Quick Slants Football Show. As you guys can tell, we got some new graphics around us, boys. Around you right now look a little bit different, but not too different, but kind of different.
I look this way and I go, wow, does it look like I'm pointing at the thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right, so we got a little change of direction here. Up on the top row here, we got Ben. And then below me here, we got Ryan.
Stop.
And then behind Ryan, we got Lola.
Lola!
Bow, bow, bow.
All right. All right, jam-packed week here. We got a full sheet of topics for you guys. We're going to break down everything from week 13, cover everything, or wait, week 14. Yeah, week 13, and then preview week 14. But we're going to start it off, as we always do, with the Monday Night Football recap. Crazy fucking game. That Monday Night Football game was wild, bro. I was kind of like, this is a snooze fest. But for anybody that doesn't know, the Saints took on the Bucks, right? The Bucks ended up winning that game, 17-16. You guys watched the game?
Nope.
Nothing.
I
Huh?
watched the last quarter, which is all I needed to watch. I'm ready.
That's all you need to
didn't
watch.
care.
Ben, let me break it down for you and for anybody else that didn't watch, right? But pretty much like you said, nobody cares. The game was boring as fuck most of that game. Okay. Fourth quarter here. The Saints punt the ball, and the Bucks get the ball with about 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, and they're down 16-3 at this point. All right. 5.5 minutes left. Bucks march down the field, 10 plays, 91-yard drive, bro. Score touchdown. Oh shit! Now everyone's like, wait, they're kind of back in it.
Brady.
Tom
The
Brady.
Saints got time.
Brady.
They can end this game. It's in their control. They're still up, right? So what do the Saints do? What do the Saints do? As you guys can guess, they go 3 and out.
They go Aints.
They go Aints.
full
They go full
Aints.
Aints, bro.
They-
Kamara,
I'm
3-yard
sure-
rush. They drop back with Dalton. They lose 10 yards on a sack. And then they try to throw it on third down. It's an incompletion. That was their 3 plays.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
You ain't.
Then they punt the ball, right? Bucks get the ball back. They go 11 plays, 63 yards, and score a touchdown with 3 seconds left.
Give Tom Brady the ball back. Tom fucking Brady.
Tom fucking Brady, bro. They gave him the ball back again, and they scored. Bucks end up winning that game 17-16 by scoring fucking 14 points in about 5.5 minutes. Saints blow the game. Crazy game. Crazy game. So that's kind of a quick recap here. I will say the Bucks, one stat that I thought was kind of interesting, the Buccaneers had 4 different people at over 5 catches.
Tom Brady had to win that game. He was just throwing it.
Chucking
Get
it.
the fuck open is what he said. He read everybody on the field twice every pass play. All of a sudden, his X Factor kicked in. The cone from Madden 06 came back, and he was ready to go.
Yep, the QB
He
vision.
was just
Yep.
hard locked in. He knew exactly what he was fucking doing. He's making all his reads. Tom fucking Brady. Until that guy can't throw the ball like 45 yards anymore, like
But do you need to?
no, you don't. But what I'm saying is he still can. So like you give any chance even to a bad team that he's on, like
Okay, well, I will say, you best believe his arm is like jello today. He's probably got that bitch wrapped in heat bath, fucking ice in it, heating it. Probably got some fucking different shots. They massaged that bitch.
he
I
threw
mean-
his whole life away for this season. They're 6-6. You don't think they're
Oh.
going 11-7? You don't think that?
Can we talk about this?
100%.
That's more like a meme, right? I'm sure there's probably other shit going on.
I don't know. He had a wife before the season. That's all I'm saying.
And like during the season.
She had enough in the middle. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
He hasn't
I don't know.
lost since the divorce, right?
I think they were 3-1
They've
or
lost.
something.
Yeah,
Really 3-1 since the divorce. It's pretty good.
I ain't trying to dog my man's personal life here, but anyways, the Bucks won. Crazy game. I thought it was pretty interesting Monday Night Football. So
Hell yeah.
I know you guys didn't watch it, but
I watched it. I was watching-
you were like, yeah, I watched like the end of the game. Like, it was
yeah,
pretty
you didn't
solid,
even
man.
talk about the biggest play of the game was
All right,
Mark
go for it.
Ingram with 6 minutes left, runs out of bounds on second down with a yard short of the first down.
Are we
And
going
they
to talk
could've
about how
easily got-
Justice Hayes was ranked almost higher than Mark Ingram? Did you guys see that?
Justice Hayes gets a first down.
No, Mark Ingram is. I love that guy.
I mean, I don't, but that's for personal reasons. But like, yeah, he literally just trotted out of bounds a yard short on second down. Then it was like third down and 1. And they didn't get it, and then that's when they gave the ball back, and that's when Brady had them.
Yeah.
True.
Unlucky.
True. Okay. For anybody else, for context here, Justice Hayes was a guy that we knew played for Michigan. Ben's referencing a top Michigan recruits of all time, I believe. And Justice Hayes was one spot behind Mark Ingram, and Mark Ingram ended up winning the Heisman and having a prolific,
Yeah, he won the national title, yeah. And
NFL
went to the
career.
NFL, and yeah.
crazy. Crazy. All right. Well, anyways, good game. Other week 13 games. You guys know we got to talk about the Lions here. Blowout win. I know you guys watched that, Ben. I think we watched most of that game together, right? Yeah.
Didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah. You're
Yeah, we
right.
did.
You're right. We were playing WoW.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Watching the Lions just dominate fucking Jacksonville. Lions end up winning that game 40-14. One thing I want to just give some credit to here, because people dogged him a lot. I've been kind of actually pretty impressed with Jared Goff, man. You're shaking your head. You ain't buying it?
No.
He's slinging the
I
rock,
don't.
man.
Yeah, but we need to move on. We need to move on from Jared Goff. We're just gonna move on. Just let it go.
New layout. You like it? Let's go.
Get that the fuck out of here. You can leave. Take your noodle arm and your noodle legs. And fuck the noodle out of time.
Well, speaking of Noodle Arm went 31 for 41, 340 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I don't know. That's Noodle Arm, dog. He's good zinging the ball downfield, too, man.
He doesn't zing it. It doesn't zing.
Got
It
some
goes
zing, bro.
goes like this and then lands and I'm
Dude,
on.
I got my Lions goggles on right now, dude. I got my Lions goggles on, dude. I'm seeing fucking rose gold right now.
No, what does that even mean?
Jared Goff is good, is what I'm saying.
Where does the rose gold come from? They're Honolulu blue and silver, and then the trophy's also silver.
From the, like, what's the saying? Like, you've seen things with rose-colored glasses or something? I don't know, bro.
That's a saying. They say it.
Anyways, so let me give you a little stats this season, right? Jared Goff is 65% pass completions, right? Okay. He has just over 3,000 yards, which ranks 7th in the NFL right now. He has 19 touchdowns, which ranks 10th in the NFL. He has 7 interceptions, which was like middle around there, like 10, 11. And then has a 60.4 QBR, which is the 6th best in the league right now. So there's only 5 QBs better than him right now, QBR wise.
But the trick is how many fumbles does he have?
I don't have that stat handy.
He has 2. He has 7 picks.
Not that
And how many
much.
pick sixes does he have? Because I know he has 2. Does he? I think he might have 3.
2, maybe 3.
He definitely has 2. I know he for sure has 2.
But let me ask you a question, okay? You've watched a decent amount of Lions games. Do you feel like he's costing us the games, though? He's not, though.
Our defense has been terrible, and they've been stepping up. That's really been the
Our offense is good, man.
Our offense has been really good and consistent.
All I'm
and our run game's been really good. And
Will,
Yeah.
for the record, do we need to like give him the keys to the franchise? I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we got to give him more props because everybody's been dogging my man. He's playing well, and I'm in the camp for getting Lamar Jackson. So
There we go.
that's all I want in life, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Don't give me
first
that.
knee injury. I don't know, man.
Don't give me that, bro.
We can talk about this now because it's the show, and I would have talked about this earlier. But that motherfucker got hurt in his knee. It's over. He is going to flounder for the rest of his career.
I don't agree with that.
Another knee injury, and it's over.
Literally everybody in the NFL has an injury, man.
Look at Dobbins. Came out of college, had 1 knee injury. He hasn't fucking played at all.
That's who you're going to go with, Dobbins. You're going to compare Dobbins to Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, the only person that can do it is Adrian Peterson. I will give you that it happened before, but it doesn't happen often.
What about Saquon?
You just gotta. I'm telling you, maybe if Lamar like stops running the ball so much.
Jameson Williams towards ACL. He's coming back. You muted?
Me?
Oh, sorry.
Am I muted?
Anyways,
No.
Ryan, what's your thoughts? You like Jared Goff?
I don't want to talk about Jared Goff. I think DeAndre Swift looked really good this game. Highest snap percentage since
Thank
week 8.
God, right?
He's back in the game. He looks really good. They still gave Jamal his. Goff. Yeah. I don't. Okay, you guys have watched all the games. I haven't watched enough Lions games. Has he like led a comeback? Like I can't.
Never.
Yes.
No.
He's not.
Yeah,
like
Maybe
I don't.
last
I don't
year
know.
when they won their first game, I think they came back against the Vikings.
He's not that guy. I don't know if. I don't know. Do you want a QB that's gonna not lose you games, or do you want a QB that's gonna win you games? Because
Boom.
Yeah, but okay, you can argue he potentially won us this game, dude. He made some big throws, man.
he beat Jacksonville. Like,
Yeah,
come
we
on.
kicked like 6
Jacksonville
field
just
goals.
beat the Ravens. What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
because Lamar Jackson, they can't fucking play offense. He has no wide receivers. All they do is run
All
him.
I'm saying,
They're
if you
gonna
have
kill that guy.
stipulations for other circumstances, you can't have, you know what I'm saying? It can't be a two-way street here. All I'm
get
saying
it.
is give the guy some props. He's playing well. Everybody thought he was dog shit,
I don't know, man.
bottom 20 QB, and he's proven to be all right. I hope
You are
for
really
what-
hyped about Jared Goff, and I wish you could talk to yourself a few weeks ago when we were
Oh,
like 1-6.
listen. Yes, we're 1-6. I'm saying he's playing well. I don't think he's the reason we're losing.
You want
What
to
I
give
s-
him his flowers. I understand, bro. I
You wanna
get
give
you
him
want to
some
give him his
props.
props.
I don't want
get
him to
it.
be the franchise. I said
That's
that.
my concern. Is like I was talking to a guy today, and it's like he's like I'm like, well, what if we get like a top 3 pick, like from the Rams? Like, you want to take a QB? And he's like, no. He's like, I just want to re-sign Goff and just get a defensive player, just draft all defense.
Because if you resign him, you're gonna have to pay him a bunch of money.
You might not, and that
It's
might
gonna
be
be
the
like
only
4
redeeming
years.
quality.
Say,
If
you could
he
get a
wises
cheap
up,
deal.
If he
because
gets
he's not
a
going to get the
1 year,
money
2,
anywhere else.
yeah.
He's not going to get it anywhere else. Maybe like Carolina might pay him, but he's not going to get big money. So if he's smart about it, it sounds like a longer term, whatever the fuck, less money deal that doesn't hurt our cap so much. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, draft that linebacker to Alabama.
I mean, yeah, if you can get him on like a nice like 4-year deal that you can get out of in 2 years and it's reasonable, that's fine. But don't.
Wait, so you guys are okay with resign? I was actually thinking not.
I think so because he's not losing his games and our defense is not good. And if we could get the defense better for like a year or so, I also don't trust the fucking quarterback.
My problem is Dan Campbell. I like Dan Campbell. I think if you draft a rookie QB, we're probably at least not.
You also have to realize that we're gonna have, I mean, like the 18th, 15th pick, right? Also,
Yeah.
so like it happens every year that quarterbacks draft. I mean, Patrick Mahomes was drafted like 12 or something. You know,
I don't want to cut you off, but I think you mean the 32nd pick. Also, am I right?
No, I don't think that. No, I give it 2 wins on the season, 2 more.
Yo, quick shout out to Grits in chat. Thanks for stopping by, homie.
What's up, Grits?
Hi, Grits.
But I do kind of agree with that, though. I don't mind. I was thinking more if you could get him on didn't like Jimmy G sign like a 1 or 2 year deal? Or am I crazy?
No, he like reworked his deal or something.
Okay.
I don't remember, but he had like a year left, and he like
there's no
reworked
way
it.
Jared Goff takes a 1-2 year. He's gonna playing good.
No, because yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But if we
Especially
put him on
good
like
money.
a 4 or 5 year deal, right? Let's say we put him on a 4 or 5 year deal with like medium money, and most of it's guaranteed, like maybe up front. You know, after like a year or 2, maybe even a year, if you just upload it, that the next few years after that, it's not gonna hurt the cap so much. And you get a rookie and he plays well, you could just fucking bench Jared Goff mid-season, trade his ass away, or do whatever the fuck you want. I'm okay with that if that kid's going to be good, you know, and it kind of gives you the buffer of, because when you think about it, if you just cut Jared Goff, what do we have? Right?
Yeah.
We just cut him. Then we bring our rookie. What do we do? Throw him to the Wolves again? Detroit Lions
Exactly.
style? That's not going to be Matthew Stafford.
No, Detroit Lions style is you pay him the bag and you never draft anything, so you don't scare him for competition. I think that's old.
You know what? You're
No,
right.
it's
You
not
draft
the truth.
a
We had Matthew
QB.
Stafford for like 12 years. He is an elite quarterback. We had a terrible team around and they tried to do all sorts of terrible things. We had like 6 GMs and 5 head coaches.
True.
If we get something going, if it seems like it's working, you don't have to pull the rug out from under it. You could slowly transition to better.
I like the notion of I like keeping him around for a couple years. Get someone young in here or somebody else maybe that's in the league that you like. Have them learn a little bit. But hear me out, boys. Alternative, Lamar Jackson. Dude.
We have to pay him $300 million up front, guaranteed. You realize that the next big QB that signs is going to get more than what Deshaun Watson got.
All I gotta say, if we see the headline that Lamar Jackson signs with the Lions, we're all gonna freak out, bro. You're gonna tell me we're not? There's no way, bro.
I see the Ravens selling out. They'll trade one of their good players, trade up in the draft, try to get another weapon, and sign Lamar for $300 million. That's what I think.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm over Goff after this conversation. Actually, I hope we get a QB early.
I hope
Does
we
Goff
don't.
still have a year? He still has a year, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
He has a year left. Just let him play out his year next year. Have the rookie sit behind him. I don't care if you take him at 3 or 15 or whatever.
Yeah, I think the key is you try to.
I think there are a lot of QBs coming out too.
I think
It's a good year to get a QB.
I just don't like the early ones. I don't like Bryce, whatever the fuck his name is from Alabama. He's too
Bryce
little.
Young,
and he's not as
CJ
smart
Stroud. What about Levis or Levis?
CJ Stroud went to Ohio State. You never draft Ohio State quarterback.
Oh, because I get that. I guess
Just never do it.
You draft all their other players. I got you.
Literally every single other position. Every single other.
Okay, I actually agree with that.
There's that kid out of Duke. The kid out of Florida has a cannon. I think that if he could be wrangled, that kid could be good.
Is the TCU kid coming out, or is he still have another year?
I would guarantee you, if he wins the Heisman too, like there's a real chance.
You're
gonna
gives
you winning the Heisman. There's a real Did LaDainian win the Heisman?
I don't think so. No,
might be the first one. Ginger.
I could be wrong on that,
and
but
it's not even.
It's
not even the Red Rocket. The Red Rocket didn't. Talk about the new Red Rocket coming to Detroit.
I'd rather have Lamar, but we can move on. Sorry.
All right, let's move on here. We talked about this for a while here. All right, some other week Oh wait, hold on. Wait, I purposely put this game for this stat because I was really hyped about this. So the Lions is that game, right? So they won 40-14. Lions had 8 possessions, not including the last one where they took a knee. They scored on all 8 possessions, right? No NFL team has done that in the regular season in 4 years. Crazy, right?
Yeah,
that's legit. Yeah,
efficient, right?
So I just
thought you want.
That was kind of a crazy stat. I was like, all right, usually the stats go against us. Like, oh, Justin Tucker sets kick long against us.
That was a nice kick.
You remember Tom Dempsey back in the day? He had half a foot. He set the kicking record against us. Yeah. He was the one who held it, and then Jason Elam took it. And then I think Prater took it, right?
Prater had it in Denver. It was like 67 or something.
But then, like, Tucker took it, right?
Yeah, against the Lions. Where it hit the crossbar.
God damn it, dude. Anyway, so I thought that was an interesting stat. Other week 13 kind of news / game recaps here. Quick game I want to touch on because we did talk about it quite a bit last week. Bengals ended up beating the Chiefs. Did you guys catch that this week? They ended up winning that game 27-14. That was a hell of a game too. Shout out to the Bengals. I know we were kind of on the fence. But
yeah, Bengals have a crazy streak too. They like score first, they win like the last 8 games or something going into last season or something like that.
Wow.
Like they don't lose when they score first. Like scored first. I was watching that game and they said that stat. I'm thinking, fuck. And then Kansas City kicked a field goal and the Bengals scored another touchdown.
Yeah,
so you could just kind of tell it was going to be not great for the Chiefs, which I was wrong about, by the way.
It was a close game overall.
I think they came back, I think is how it went.
They did, at the end of the game.
Yeah. Ryan, what's your thoughts on that? Anything takeaways?
I thought the Chiefs were going to win that game, and then I before the game started, I saw something where Joe Burrow's 2-0 against the Chiefs.
Really?
So,
I actually didn't know that.
I was 3-0, so apparently the Bengals are better than the Chiefs. I think honestly, it's crazy if you look at the stats. That defense, the Bengals defense, always plays the Chiefs really well. I don't know. I think they just
seems to be a new rivalry kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's them.
I think they both know that they have the quarterbacks. I think the Bills have fallen off, by the way. We have the Bills in the rundown. It's like a side note, hardcore. I
don't think so. They won last week, right?
I still think they're falling off.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
They did win, but
yeah, they look all right. I definitely don't think they look as dominant as they did at the start of the year. Probably just Josh Allen hurt. And who knows?
I don't know. They'll make the playoffs. You know what I mean? But I think they'll lose.
But do you think that they're kind of just like chugging along, and then they're gonna heat up in the playoffs, like when it's like
I mean,
actually
maybe
time.
if they stay healthy.
That's
but
possible too. Yeah, as long as Josh Allen gets healthy and
Yeah, kind of
the
catch fire at
defense
the
gets
right time.
healthy, their defense is really hurt right now, honestly. So
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was
Like,
reading
Von Miller's not
earlier.
playing. Like,
Yeah, their
seemed
defense
like
is
that
banged
team
up.
that didn't make it, and then it just like kind of are limping into the next season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good, so it's hard. It's tough to tell. So.
kind of give me almost like Titans vibes from the last few years. Even though the Titans have been good the last couple of years, like they get to the playoffs and you don't really think they're gonna win. Even though
I know we have that in the rundown. By the way, what do you guys think about that?
Hold on. Let's we
Fuck it,
can
it's
skip.
like 2 down.
Yeah, it's 2. Okay, so speaking of the Titans here, Titans fired
this
their
is so
GM,
stupid.
John Robinson, which is funny because Ryan and that
I
Hunter
know,
T.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so I thought that was funny. But after the blowout loss, that's what I'm gonna call it, a blowout loss to the Eagles, 35-10.
To one of the best teams in football. Got it.
Best teams in football get blown out. I get it. All right, so hear me out. Little stat here: he had a winning record in all 6.5-ish years that he was coaching or a GM. Okay, all Titans had a winning record every year. 69 total wins.
Nice.
They fucking fire.
I'm gonna tell you that if I was an owner and I had a GM that came to me and was like, I'll put my career on trading our literally best player on the entire team for pretty much not a whole lot, and then drafting his replacement as a rookie that's unproven, and then it doesn't work out, and then you actually play the team that you traded him to and he scores 2 touchdowns and puts you away right at the beginning of the game, I'd probably fire his ass immediately after the game.
Can you film?
I would probably just be done. You can go fuck yourself.
You think that was all about AJ Brown? The whole firing?
I would have. I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Unless something crazy happened, but
it didn't cross my
100%.
mind. I
The
mean,
dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard of or seen, and then it didn't work out so hard. AJ Brown is having a Pro Bowl season.
Can I get a quick recap? What was that trade? What did they give up for that?
It was a 1-for-1. I'm pretty sure.
It was
It's
AJ
like
Brown,
the 20th pick in the draft for AJ
Brown, and then they got
and they drafted
Traylon
Burks.
Yeah.
Who did score in this game? Got a concussion though.
Yeah, dude, in the end zone, right? He was on that
And he
play,
caught
right?
it. And he
Yeah, he
kept
caught
it.
it. Yeah.
I like Traylon, but yeah, he's not AJ Brown. That's for goddamn sure.
They got a third round. They got that first round pick to move up, which was the Browns pick, and they got a third round pick. So they got a player that now is concussed, caught 1 touchdown. They got danced on by that motherfucker.
I will say AJ Brown, just looking at him, bro.
You don't trade that motherfucker.
Okay, here that's what I was about to say. I know we're fucking 30-year-old guys here. That's a grown ass man, bro. That dude looks like he could bench press a fucking semi truck. It's kind of like DK Metcalf, dude.
Yeah.
I see that guy and I'm like, I would never give him up ever.
Yeah, that's a guy. If he's walking up to you and he's like, "I want your girlfriend," you just give her to him.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want
You shake his hand and walk away.
You're like, my pleasure. Just please, can you return her home later? Buy her Uber because I'm broke.
Yeah.
You can actually give her some money if you want. Not that.
Just
that's a bad fucking look, man. And like I said, as an owner, I can't even imagine. Like, this is a game. This is like a fantasy game, and it's like all of a sudden a dude shows up. It's like, I'm gonna run a fantasy team. You're busy, right? You're making billions of dollars. You're like, cool, dog. And then you like look at your fantasy team. You're like, oh, dude, this kid we fucking drafted is killing it. This is awesome. And a couple years in, all of a sudden the guy's like, hey, I'm gonna trade this guy
They've
away.
been pretty solid. They made a
trade
run.
up in the rookie draft. If you traded AJ Brown for 1 pick and a 3rd round pick in the rookie draft, would you do that? A 1st and a 3rd?
No, I
don't know. Devin traded AJ Brown to you. What did you get? Do you remember?
No, probably like
I don't
nothing.
know. Can we look?
A
Is that a thing we can look
running
at?
back, probably.
I'll look it up while you guys are talking.
I mean, dude, here's the thing. Like, I get what you're saying, but like in the NFL, I feel like he's put the Titans in a solid position to be like semi-contenders. They had like a deep playoff run last year, right?
They were the number 1 team in the AFC going into the playoffs.
I mean, like, I feel like you don't just bail on the guy right away.
It
but
doesn't. It just doesn't make sense. And I know that he wanted money, but like,
I don't know.
hey, you pay him. What does it fucking matter? You know.
True.
Yeah, I don't think you want to hear this straight.
I don't.
You don't. Yeah, so.
I don't. I mean, you could say it for the sake of the show.
Sake of the show, it was AJ Brown and Foster Moreau for Blake Jarwin, Royce Freeman, and a 2020 second round.
Yeah. So like at that point, probably Royce Freeman was like slotted to start or something.
Yeah, he was playing for the Broncos. I probably needed a tight end, and Foster Moreau probably was starting for the Raiders for a hot second. Yeah, but he was blowing it up.
Well, you got Blake Jarwin in the trade, actually.
Blake Jarwin was hot, bro.
He was, yeah.
Oh, I traded Foster Moreau, and I got Jarwin back. Yeah.
You still Blake Jarwin?
No, I think I cut him. I think he got like fucking. He's out for like 2 years.
I thought he got a contract with the Cowboys.
Dude,
recently.
He's not on my team. I can tell you that. Yeah. I have like Tyler Conklin and the guy I traded Michael for who'd you get? Pittman. This year I traded Michael Pittman away for Michael Thomas and
Gesicki.
Oh no, he got hurt.
Gesicki.
Trying to see who you got in the 2020 draft that you got the pick from, but I can't figure it out. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter. Anyways, moving on to another game. Vikings. We talked about them last week. Vikings big win over the Jets. I know the Jets were kind of like on that fringe kind of team, but that was actually kind of close game too, 27-22. Vikings ended up taking that, kind of solidifying the North. I think they're going to be a wrecking ball this year in the playoffs a little bit. I think people are going to be a little surprised by them. What do you guys think about that now?
I don't. You can win with your quarterback throwing 173 yards and a touchdown. Win a lot of games. I think that the Jets lost that game. Mike White threw 57 times.
Mike White lost that game, sadly.
Damn.
Well, you make him throw fucking 57 times.
That's what they're doing flat the start of the year, bro.
Like, I know.
Yeah.
It had 24 carries as a team. I mean, that's just not. Like, they were running the ball well. I don't know. Did they get behind? Yeah. Yeah, they did. And they freaked out in the halftime. Yeah, because they were. Minnesota scored 17 at half in the second quarter. Yeah, probably freaked out and started throwing the ball in the third. So, yeah, I would blame. I don't really even blame the players at that point because they were playing well.
Yeah, just the coaching.
Garrett Wilson, 162 yards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
The averages are crazy. I mean, it's 20 yards
Ohio
a catch.
State dog.
Xavier Knight ran 15 times for 90 yards and 6 a carry.
Yes.
Like, their offense was killing it, but for some reason they just fucking.
Do you know Zonovan's nickname? Did we talk about this last week?
I don't think
brought
so.
This up last week. His nickname is Bam.
Hell yeah.
Zonovan Bam Knight. Let's go.
Great. That's a great nickname.
He looked good though.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty interesting game. All right, moving on to the Browns game. Deshaun Watson's return. I feel like we got to talk about this.
We don't have to, do we?
I watched some of that, actually quite a bit of that game. That was probably the worst game I've ever seen.
Yeah, my note here says Deshaun Watson, rough start.
That was like the worst football I've ever seen by both teams.
It was pretty bad.
It was so boring.
For anybody that doesn't know, Cleveland ended up winning that game 27-14. Who'd they play again? I didn't even write that down.
Texans,
that's right. Yeah, the return.
Revenge game.
Or revenge or whatever. Yeah, Deshaun Watson, 12 for 22, 131 yards and a pick. I think he had like 7 rushes for like 29 yards or something.
His pick was really bad. It looked like he was thrown to the wrong team, honestly, which
kind of might be the case.
Hey, man. You ever play like pick up
confused.
football? You throw to the wrong team. He's like waving at you. Throw to the other team.
Yeah. Nobody's wearing any jerseys or colors at that point.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers throwing the wrong team with helmets.
Go shirts per skins.
Yeah, that game sucked. That game sucked.
Yeah, kind of interesting.
Texans are awful, man. Like they're at a point where it's like go to the XFL.
That's why my note literally says Deshaun Watson rough start, but Cleveland ends up winning.
Dub, baby, let's go.
So I mean, shout out Cleveland, I guess.
Yeah, shout out Cleveland, dude.
All right,
that one's for Jacoby.
Shout out Jacoby. All right, so Ryan.
Here's a quick question. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Do you think that the 5-7 Browns will do better than the 5-7 Lions?
What do you mean?
End of the season.
No, Lions will do better.
You think? You think Deshaun won't turn it on?
No. I'm gonna go Lions. Bro, my Lions fucking Kool-Aid's just flowing right now. You can't ask me, dude.
On it. Holy. I just looked at the Browns schedule. I'm gonna go Browns.
Who do they play? You can't say that and not say who they play.
So they beat the Bengals already once this year. They play them. They play the Ravens with no Lamar probably. They play the Saints. And then they play the Steelers.
Yeah.
And the Commanders. So like I don't think any of those games are hard. I don't know. They're like probably all like 50.
We gotta play Vikings.
We have an easy schedule too, though.
No, I mean it's kind of tougher, right? Vikings, Packers. What's we play?
Packers. We play the Panthers, the Jets, and the Bears.
Dude, we haven't won in Lambeau in December in like 30 years, bro.
Who won last?
It's the last game of the year, though.
Who won last?
In Lambeau?
Jordan Love.
Yeah, we've won like the last 2 or 3 years in Lambeau, like consistently.
No shot, right?
You're the one that came in so confident. I don't know.
So. No, I said we haven't won in 30 years.
Okay.
I figured we lost, bro.
I mean, it feels like it. But yeah, last game of the year, going against Jordan Love, I would hope we win, right?
No, we lost before. Matt Flynn, you guys remember?
Yeah, we got that man paid, bro.
Paid. I think he's still getting paid, right?
Yeah, it was us money, huh?
Yeah.
Probably,
right.
bro.
All right, I want to move on to topics here. Ryan, this is kind of for you here a little bit. So did you see Ryan? The OBJ met with the Cowboys recently.
Okay.
Was at the facility for 2 days.
2 days, yeah.
2 days, got a physical done while he was there. Toured the facility, met with Jerry Jones. They got lunch. They grubbed it up. Later that day, OBJ went to the Mavs game. They showed him on the screen. Everybody in Dallas went fucking crazy. They went and interviewed him, and they were like, how's it going? Pretty much, he got quoted by saying it's a good possibility. He's going to go. That's what he's saying. Jerry Jones was on some radio show today, pretty much saying that's going to happen. Ended up staying the night with like Micah Parsons and like Trayvon Diggs, I guess. That's what they said. They all like stayed the night together. Hell of a squad, bro.
Nice.
Trayvon Diggs, OBJ, and Micah Parsons. Holy man. Tearing up the town after the Mavs game. Good time, man. So,
do you think it'll fit? Do you actually think he can just
that's my question. Do you think this is gonna fit? Season? Is this gonna work, bro? Ryan, Cowboys fan, are you hyped, dude, or no?
Nah, bro. Don't need him.
Oh, he said we don't even need him.
He can go to a team that needs the clout. Cowboys don't need the clout. I did read that like his ACL is not great, and he probably won't even be ready till like January, bro.
So who playing in the playoffs only?
Yeah, so you're paying him to play in the playoffs. I'd rather just have Michael Gallup out there galloping around, dude.
Well, if that's the case, he would fail the physical, right?
I mean, tell me why he took a physical. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sure, he didn't get a contract when he left. So
true.
I don't know.
Must be something.
I read they were concerned about the ACL. I wouldn't be surprised if Jerry signs him for the clout because it's Jerry. But we got a good thing going. Why bring in OBJ? You know,
who do you go to? The Giants? The Giants don't want him. There's no way they
Giants. He's visited Buffalo. Just go to Buffalo, bro. I don't know.
I think if he doesn't go to the Cowboys, I don't think he goes anywhere.
Yeah, there's no way he wants to play in the snow. Both teams play outside. He knows that. He played in New York already. There's no fucking
way to like flash in the pan. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if he signed anywhere, it would have to be like the last week of the season. He just goes to a team. It's just annoying, bro. Like you're all these guys are grinding for their lives. You're just gonna come in right at the
Yeah, and get a whole bunch of money, and you like come
yeah.
out with
I
injury.
feel like that would be
It's-
like kind of bad for the locker room a little bit too,
I'm
right? Like
saying like fucking,
you got to cut a guy for it.
fucking Noah Brown over here has been in the goddamn league on our team for 5 years, grinding his ass off, trying to just play. And
OBJ
he's not
shows
going
up
to
in
play in the
shades
Super
and
Bowl because OBJ is playing. Like, get out of here, bro. Let Noah Brown cook. I don't care, man. I don't care. I don't care if OBJ is this otherworldly talent. Whatever.
I like that take. I like it. All right. Well, one guy that we talked about a little bit here, and this is still kind of on that topic, Lamar Jackson. Ben, I know you mentioned earlier, week to week with a knee injury right now. I believe they said it was just an MCL sprain.
Sprain
So
means tear, by the way.
Say what?
Sprain means tear.
Okay. You like sprain your ankle. It's like he sprained his ankle.
It's like a lighter tear, essentially.
Yeah. Anyways, so he's week to week. They didn't rule him out, nothing like that. Week to week, knee injury. I know some people are concerned, but on the pitch, I don't know if you guys saw this. There's a video of Lamar Jackson riding scooters in downtown Detroit recently, within the last couple weeks. Right? So, mind you, also, if you go to his Twitter right now, if you pull up Lamar Jackson's Twitter, go to his liked tweets and scroll down. Everything's just basic. He has one tweet that he likes in particular, and it was the Lions tweet of like them being like domination at Ford Field, and it's like them beating the Jaguars, and he liked that tweet. Didn't like any other tweet like that. No other team, just the Lions. Seems a little odd, right?
Dude, I love Lamar, man. I hope he makes his way to the old Lions. I think he's. It's weird that people are looking at this, but this isn't the first time, right? Isn't there some like other shit like with him in Detroit?
Yeah, I believe.
Which is weird because he's not like from Detroit or anything.
Why would you
right?
want to play in Detroit?
Like, why is he like? Why does he even? I don't know. I feel like is it like a troll? Like Ben, do you like Lamar? Like I know you're kind of against him.
I'm concerned about his leg now.
Okay.
I'm concerned about that guy running the ball. He needs to stop running the ball if he knows. Or good for
Like,
him. He needs to like
add
slow
to
it down.
Would
Okay.
you guys?
Power.
Let me give you a couple names. I'm gonna Kyler Murray or Lamar Jackson. Your QB
Lamar Jackson.
future. Okay.
Lamar.
So you kind of. I know you guys don't. Neither of you guys like Justin Fields. Trevor Lawrence or Lamar.
Lamar.
Trevor Lawrence.
Wow.
All right.
Crazy.
Trevor
dude.
Lawrence, really? Okay. I'm not
That's
gonna say
crazy.
Watson. I'm assuming Tua. You guys are both
If I
taking
could
Tua.
talk to the Ben like 1 year ago, you would like punch yourself in the face, Ben.
No, I don't think so, dog.
You
I don't
would.
think
You
so.
you love Lamar, bro.
I do, but he needs to stop fucking running.
You guys taking Dak or Lamar? Sorry, that's the last one I'll say.
Bro,
You guys
I'm
both
gonna
taking.
be
Okay, go
honest.
ahead.
I would
Tough, man. That's tough.
I would take Lamar. It's
I think I would
close.
take Lamar too.
I would take both, to be honest with you.
Okay. Okay.
But I'd probably take Lamar. Also, one thing I'll add, what I'll say, my question with that was like, why would he like the tweet? That seems weird, right? To add to the conspiracy more, right? Because I deem this conspiracy. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility that he comes, but I don't think that's like gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're to fucking Detroit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, even if he doesn't sign there, like why would he come to the?
Yeah. I get why he wouldn't, right? And the angle why. So
But he gets playing a dome, like that's
true. But to add to the conspiracy, right? Dan Campbell recently interview this week talking about games. Recently, I don't know if you guys saw, they signed what's his name to the practice squad, QB. Played for the Steelers.
Josh
Dobbs?
Dobbs. They added him to the practice squad, and they talked about how they want to start like getting a little bit more mobility at the QB position. I don't know. People are putting that together, bro. Dan Campbell and their system, they want somebody. Lamar Jackson.
So they're going to have him run the practice squad and start running like QB run plays. Cool. That's not what you want. Put Lamar Jackson in the back and let him just throw the ball.
No,
Then
you
he can
don't
scramble
run,
when he
just
needs to.
more mobility, bro. Extend plays, you know?
They try to scheme around it. That's the issue.
But you're going to
Try to
tell me
scheme
Lamar?
around them extending the ball.
Are you going to sit here and tell me Lamar Jackson can't fucking throw that ball?
I'm
dude's
telling you
got a
that he
cannon,
can.
bro.
He needs to stop running it so much so they can just throw the ball more.
Is that a Patriot or is that a Ravens thing or is that a Lamar thing?
I don't know, but I think that any team that gets him is going to try to do the same fucking thing.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right. I just thought it was interesting. I thought the like tweet thing, that was like weird to me. If you like scroll through that like tweets for real though, it'll be like just bullshit. Lions game tweet liked. Bullshit. You know?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck did you just randomly like that tweet? All right. Last topic, kind of week 13 here. GM Packers, forgot the guy's name. If anybody knows, apologies. They really were harping about how they really want Aaron Rodgers to come back for 2023. I believe he signed a 3-year deal coming in this year, right? Took 3 years.
Yeah, I think it's like an anytime out deal.
And I think they don't have to pay the money if he retires. I think that was kind of the thing. Like, we'll give you 3 years, but we'll take it year to year. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people saying Aaron Rodgers might retire this year. This might be the year. My question is, does Aaron Rodgers retire? Do you think somehow he pulls like a Yui and gets a trade offer? He can pull a trade somewhere? Or do you think he just kind of ends a Packer and calls it this year?
I think the only place he'll want to be traded to is San Francisco. And
You think he's like a Bay Area kind of guy?
He is. And I think that if he doesn't, I think that he might play one more.
Okay.
Retire. He might. Though,
Okay.
I guess. You never know, that fucking guy.
Right? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I think he plays one more year there. Yeah, I hope he retires. That'd be cool, actually. But I think he plays another year there. Yeah, unless there's like it's not a ton of teams where I'm like, yup, maybe. I know before the year I thought like Tennessee would be like a good fit just because they had like a team, but I don't know. I think Ben's right. I think he wants to go somewhere they're gonna win. San Francisco would be a good spot. But I think he just plays as a Packer next year and either retires then or after next year. It sounds like from what I'm looking at here, it looks like they can get out of the deal they can get out of the deal at that point, or he can get out of the deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I did read that too. So, all right, well, that's a good take. So, all right, so that kind of wraps up week 13 here. I do want to touch on week 14. As you guys know, we're going to talk about the Thursday night game. That's kind of our staples here. We try to talk about the Monday night game, Thursday night football game coming up. This week, we got the Raiders, 5-7 Raiders, making a little comeback here, second half, versus the Rams, 3-9. And I know what you guys are thinking. What a boring fucking game. But I don't know if you guys saw
Not sponsored by the NFL, clearly. Sorry. Go ahead.
But I don't know if you guys heard the news today. All right. Baker Mayfield got picked up on waivers by the Rams.
It's what he wanted.
The rumor is they flew him in right as soon as they signed him. They called him, flew him in, and rumor is they're going to probably start him this Thursday. Today's Tuesday, by the way.
It's insane. Do you think if he clears waivers, do you think the 49ers try to pick him up with Jimmy G out for the rest of the year?
Yeah, potentially for sure. Yeah.
It's kind of a bummer. I was really hoping to see that chaos happen. And I saw a lot of memes online where it's like of CMC, like seeing him walking in and being like, God damn it. I just got to wait.
Like, dude, like.
I just saw like the Michael Scott one and he's like, no. It just made me laugh.
Oh,
but
no. Yeah, that
I
one.
I kind of hope he balls out as the Rams, bro.
Yeah.
Be cool. I like Baker. I know everyone hates him. I'm sure you guys both hate him. But
who, Baker?
Something happened with that guy and his confidence, man. He just stopped throwing the ball well.
It was Cleveland. Cleveland did it to him, bro.
Lost it. You know,
Yeah, I think he did get a little he got banged up, and then he said he was playing injured, and then I feel like he just hasn't been able to get his confidence back and feel comfortable.
But I feel like Cleveland's like they call it the dog pound for a reason, bro. That dude got chewed up and spit out, man.
Oh my god, this guy.
You know what I'm saying? But all right, so this is kind of generic, and these answers kind of always like I always make fun of them, like when I watch other sports shows. But give me like one thing each, like give me one thing that each team has to do to win this game. Like if you're on the Rams side, you're a Rams fan, and you're talking to your boys at the bar, and you're like, dude, we just gotta blah blah blah, and we fucking win this game.
complete passes and run the ball, score points.
That's what I'm saying. I get
4
it.
points.
I get it. We
Hell.
score more points than the other team, but like, no, for real, man.
If
If I'm talking the Lions, like this week we're playing the Vikings, what do we got to do? Like, I know this is the obvious answer, but we really have to establish the run, dude. We got to keep Swift high percentage. Like you said earlier, high volume of snaps. Keep feeding him, working that Jamal's eating. We got to establish that run game. We got to outrush them. We can't let Dalvin Cook be the rusher. That would
So
be my answer. So, like for this game, like if I'm
Yeah.
a Raiders fan, I'm gonna say, keep fucking feeding Jacobs, dude. That dude's a monster. I know he's a little banged up right now, right? But keep feeding him, man. That's my take for the Raiders.
my Raiders take is play defense. You gotta if you've potentially a quarterback that's never even practiced with the team before.
The
Then he
defense can win the game.
Like you really just gotta fucking step up finally because the Raiders' problem hasn't really been scoring points, and the run game has stepped up like crazy. So
I like that.
you gotta play defense.
I like that. Ryan, you got like one you could throw out? We don't have to do both teams. Just give me like one.
Yeah, if I'm the Rams, I'm kind of going with what you said. If I'm the Rams, I'm like, you know what? If we lose to Derek Carr, we lose to Derek Carr, but we're not losing to fucking Josh Jacobs. Like,
Yeah.
we can lose to Devontae Adams. What it is. But let's
Just the box.
Is Ramsey playing? Like, let's put Ramsey on Adams, let them do their thing, and we'll just stack the box. And like, if we fucking lose, we fucking lose. Who cares?
3-9.
Let's try to get
Fuck it.
try to get Baker going. You
Help
know,
Detroit.
let's see what we got in some of these. Yeah, help Detroit. Let's see what we got in some of these young guys. See fucking John Skoranek or Bill Skoranek, whatever his name is, run around.
True. My question to you guys, just quick take here. Like, you don't have to give me a big explanation, but you guys think the Rams can rebound next year? Obviously, winning the Super Bowl, sucking ass this year. Do you think they can rebound and do something next year?
Depends on the players that they get, how much of their cap clears. Because I think that was their issue this year. They had no cap.
They have no draft picks. Is kind of what I'm a little.
They have
alluding
some,
to there.
right? You know, you're gonna have to just hit where you can hit. And you gotta hope you have some cap to sign somebody. And
What do you think,
bad
Brian?
team playing another year together works.
Yeah, I think they'll be. I think they'll be fine. They'll get
Be
like
all right?
Cooper Kupp
Okay.
back, Matt Stafford back. You'll get Aaron Donald back. I mean, I don't know like how many of these big. I think all of those guys are signed, but
Allen Robinson, is he gonna be back?
yeah, he should be back. He signed a couple years, so he should be back. And then it's like maybe they get like a run. You can get a running back in the third, fourth round. They probably shouldn't draft a running back. Maybe just pick up like a free agent running back. I don't know if Kamara free agent, but they're not gonna have money for him anyway. But I don't know. Yeah, maybe just pick up like a cheap running back, maybe like a Jamal Williams type, and just have like a decent run game, and so you're not just juggling around like Daryl Henderson and Makers. I guess Henderson's gone.
Okay.
I think they'll be good. I think Seattle is kind of overplaying as good as they are. I think they'll have a more down year next year, and Cardinals are kind of trash, and then the 49ers, like, they're good, but I think they're the second best team in the division regardless. So
Agree with that. All right. Just quick here. We'll go around here. Raw predictions. Give me just who you think's going to win. I'm going to pick Raiders.
Yeah, I do too. I think the Raiders for sure. I don't trust the Raiders.
Yeah, I would love to see the Chaos Baker walk in and win the game. That'd be sick because I live for that shit. But I think the Raiders are just going to win, and Lions get a better draft pick every time the Rams lose. So that's what we want.
Baby. All right. Let's get into betting segment. We got you guys know we each kind of pick 2 games, give you what we think is good here. I'm going to start it off here. I got Buccaneers taking on the 49ers. The Buccaneers we talked about earlier, big Monday night win yesterday. But 49ers given 3.5 points. I think they're kind of hot here. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to win regardless, probably by more. So give me the 49ers given the points. I don't even care. I think they just beat. I think they beat them. So
Ryan, you want to go?
Yeah. So I have this. When I looked at this line originally, it was actually even, but it looks like which makes sense. The Patriots are favored by 1.5 points. So against the Cardinals. So I'm going to take the Patriots to cover 1.5 points and beat the Cardinals. Patriots lost last week, right? So I think
they played the Bills.
I think they're gonna kind of bounce back. I think the Cardinals are I think that team's just kind of like giving up a little bit, and I think their defense is really bad. So we might see like another nice Mac Jones game, which is like once every 5 weeks. So I think we get another good one here.
I like that. Man,
My game is Ravens Steelers. Ravens are getting 2.5, or they're plus 2.5. Is that the right terminology?
hold on. Sorry, lean in a little bit. You're like,
So
they're plus 2.5.
So the Steelers are projected to win that game.
Yeah, they're
I
minus
guess
2.5.
Lamar hurt. That makes sense.
I still think you have Huntley.
Huntley's good, bro.
Huntley's going to come in, and he's just like an 80% Lamar. So I feel like they definitely put it together. And he played a lot last year. He's played with the starters a lot. So
yeah,
I think that you definitely took the points on that.
Honestly, that's one that I wouldn't mind waiting to see that line like right before kickoff, because I bet that line gets further. I think a lot of people are going to be taking the Steelers in that game, and you think you might get it like you might get like 3 or 4 point spread by the end, by kickoff.
okay. So we're gonna go with my next game here. The next game is the Browns Bengals. Okay. Browns are getting 6 points here. I know this sounds crazy, boys. I think the Browns lose this game, but I think they make it close and they cover the 6 points. I'm gonna take the Browns with 6 points.
I don't think that's crazy at all.
I don't think so. I feel like it's kind of crazy.
You do?
I don't know. Seems a little risky. The Browns, although they won last week and didn't look the best, and the Bengals are hot, so. And the game's at Bengals, I'm pretty sure. So,
yeah, they the first time they played this year,
the Browns won.
Browns 32-13.
That was at home though.
That's a
big win though. I don't get me wrong, bro. So
Jacoby balled out. No, that was a Nick Chubb game though, and Amari. Sheesh, Amari at the 131-1. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, kind of with that. I like the Browns. So all right, that's my pick. Ryan,
you think Watson bounces back? Sorry, what were you talking about?
I do.
Watson?
I think he bounces back a little bit. Yeah,
okay.
I think he bounces back a little bit for sure.
I hope so. These are my team, obviously. I don't want people to think of like.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go Eagles to cover. It was 6.5 against the Giants. I don't know if that's changed. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more. Okay, it's 7 now. Still gonna take them to cover. I think the Giants are getting exposed. Sorry, Devin. I know they were your team.
Yeah, they're starting.
It seemed like you hopped off at the right time, though. You haven't talked about them in a couple of weeks. So I think you knew.
It on purpose.
Saw it coming.
Dude, you saw it. It was like right as the Lions smoked them. You're like,
yeah. That game, I'm watching. I'm like, dog, we're not even that good, bro.
Yeah, we looked pretty good lately. So honestly, like Ben said earlier, man, you give us a Bills game, man. We kind of blew out the Giants, beat the tough Bills, and then blew out the Jags, dude. You see a lot more Lions hoodies out there.
6-6,
yeah. Yeah, go Eagles.
My game is the Lions game, by the way, but I don't like the points, but I do like the over-under, and I think it'll be under. It's 53. I think that the Vikings defense will hold the Lions. I think it'll be like Kirk Cousins throws another 175 and a touchdown, and they win 24 to fucking 17.
The Vikings win?
Yeah.
God damn it,
I
dude.
said 2 more wins for the Lions. I don't know if you heard me say that earlier. I am predicting 2 more wins. It's not going to be this week. Could be the week after. That's fine.
Okay,
And then
you're giving them the
it'll
Panthers
probably
game,
be
right?
like the last game of the season. They'll beat the Packers at
You're giving them
they
the
play
Panthers and
right?
the Packers? Yeah.
Yeah, like I think that they could like all of a sudden you think the season's over. It's like Lions stuck again, and then they like fucking kill the Packers all of a sudden
For no reason, too.
for no reason. Ruins
their
our
worst
draft pick. Yep,
Gotcha.
that's Detroit.
I disagree. I think we win 4, and we still miss the playoffs, and it's even worse.
Be brutal, but
Cool.
all right. Well, that's our betting segment here. Before we leave you guys for the week, I know this is an NFL show, but I just want to get your guys' quick thoughts on the college football playoffs. All right. For anybody that's been keeping an eye out here, playoffs are set. We have number 1 Georgia taking on number 4 Ohio State, and then we have number 2 Michigan taking on number 3 TCU. I know there's a little controversy about the spots. Ohio State shouldn't get in. Should they get in? We don't have to make it super long here. Like I said, it's an NFL show, but I know we all kind of talked about it a little bit, before. What's your guys' thoughts on that? You think Ohio State should have got in? No? Ben, who do you think should be in over Ohio State? Do you have a team? Anybody? If they're not in, someone's got to be in.
I mean, I think this
I don't know.
one made the most sense. It just sucks because, like, it's one of those things. Are those the 4 best teams? There's no way you say those are the 4 best teams when you put Alabama in the top 4 of the 4 best teams this year. Like, but they lost twice, so it's like. But you don't think Alabama could beat TCU? You guys are more college guys than me, but it's like weird to me that
That's
TCU
a
Alabama
tricky,
blew
bro.
it. Alabama blew it. They lost the games they didn't need to lose.
Yeah,
and they couldn't get to
for
the
sure.
championship game because of it. Like,
I mean, I'm fine with that. It is just weird for me to think like, I guess, but I mean, I think they made the right decision by bringing Ohio State in because they lost to Michigan. It does suck that they lost in like a route, but like I think we talked about it, Devin. I think that's just more credit to Michigan. What they think about Michigan.
Yeah, that's what I
being
was saying. They
that
must
good.
think really highly of Michigan.
So I don't know. I think if anything, Michigan got like the best role they could get here. I mean, they're playing TCU, so sorry if you guys are TCU fans. What's their mascot? Like a frog?
Horned frogs.
Oh, it's horned. My bad. Watch out.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
I was just putting it on my head though. It's like a horn frog.
Okay.
No, this makes a little horned frog because they look like your hand.
Yeah, but then these are like corns too. I don't know.
Where do you guys fall on that?
Crazy.
You think Alabama TCU play 10 times in a row? Like not in a row, but I mean TCU wins like twice.
3, maybe.
3 times, yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, they had a better season technically. So.
That's the worst part about the small playoff. And once they make it big in 2 years, that'll
Honestly,
really
dude,
show
don't even
you.
have any playoff, bro. Just Georgia won the national championship this year. We just moved to next year.
No,
Like
'cause I
how
think
it used to
Michigan
be,
could beat
or-
them, bro. I think Michigan beat Georgia this year, bro.
This year,
No.
okay.
No.
Okay, when we beat them, though, I'm gonna remember this.
Dude,
I'll be-
Georgia's
yeah,
quarterback is
that's
like
cool.
playing in the NFL right now too.
He's
at
like
the
30
same time.
years old, bro.
He's old, bro. It's
Bro,
like fucking Brandon Weeden.
Bro, I saw something that said that in
He's
2016.
34 in college.
No, what was it?
Fucking Van Wilder, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
in 2016, they graduated the same year, I think. In 2016, Lamar Jackson won the Heisman, right? What was that fucking stat? Fuck, never mind. I fucked it up.
No, that was good, but
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know the stat you're referring to. I don't know exactly what it was, but
Pretty much
I think
like,
it's a weird stat where, yeah,
This guy's played for 10 years for some reason. How did this
yes,
happen?
I don't
yeah,
know.
he was the same age as Lamar Jackson, and like Lamar Jackson won the Heisman like 5 years ago,
Right,
6 years ago.
and the
you know?
MVP in the NFL. It's fine,
Yeah.
and he's already washed according to Ben. So
That's what I'm saying,
Lamar
dude.
Jackson
I
had a
can't
full
believe
college
Lamar
and
slander
NFL.
today, bro.
And he's washed out of the NFL.
Oh man,
I'm not saying that he's washed up. I'm saying that the injuries are scary.
bro, you said you didn't want him.
AI, bro. That's what
Dude,
you
he
said.
won. Oh yeah.
It's scary. You can't pay a guy $300 million guaranteed. That's going to kill the cap for like 4 years. And then he blows his knee completely the first year and you're fucked.
But then you
Can
get
we
like
get like an injury
negative-
clause?
You get like a compensatory 3rd round pick. Cool.
Hey, Dak was a 3rd round pick.
Bro, you can say that
or a
about
4th round
any
pick.
player, though, man. Any
That's
play
true.
can happen, man.
That's true.
I don't know. But that's going to do it. This episode, Quick Slants Football Show. Thought it was a great episode. Kind of wrap it up there. Stay tuned. We'll kind of break down the games. We'll keep you guys updated on the college football playoffs. I don't even know when those games are. Like New Year's, right? So we got a while.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, we got a while. But we'll see you guys here next Tuesday, 10 p.m. Quick Slants Football Show. Be sure to leave a like, comment if you like this episode. We'll see you guys next week.